Y'all, let me tell you, I don't have a clue what's going on in the United States of these Americas. Because where on God's green earth should it feel like to people that have everything to take from those that don't even have enough? That big, beautiful bill, y'all, I've been telling y'all to prepare, prepare, prepare. I told y'all months and months and months ago, things gonna come down the pipe, right? No one heed my list. Maybe that heed my word. Maybe that's why my views went down, right? Could be not. Okay, this bill, they taking all this money from Medicaid, which may cause small hospitals to have to close their doors. Probably some people, I don't know. Some people might not have all the medical benefits that they once had. So it's gonna cause a domino effect because people that need medical supplies, people that work for medical supply companies may not have a job. There might be some trucking company goes out of business. I mean, you think about it. These senators and people in the House, I know they said yesterday it went through the House. It had passed the Senate. Now, I don't know about the House. If anybody knows, please leave a comment below. These people, don't they get free medical, y'all? Has anybody thought about cutting theirs? They cutting food stamps. They got plenty of money to buy food. So they don't worry about those of us who don't have enough. Children going hungry. Children going without medical attention. They don't worry about that. Because the orange guy said that this gotta happen. So it's gonna happen. Y'all, it should make everybody furious. Because it's about to make me sick to my stomach. It don't make any sense. All the money they make in a year, has anybody cut that? So many people are out of jobs because of greed and power. They're willing to see people die just so they can be on top. It don't make any sense. And you know what? I fought those of you who voted for this administration year and those that didn't vote. You just as guilty, so you're not getting off. What is going on, y'all? Marvin Gaye asked us back in the 70s, what's going on? Teddy Pendergrass told us to wake up. Y'all go to YouTube and listen to those songs. Are you woke? Do you know what's going on? No. In all these years, we haven't figured out they're going on in glory, but to tell anybody the answer to those questions. Wake up is not a question, it's a statement. But how in the world can you feel comfortable just so billionaires can get tax cuts and all that stuff? Those of us, like on Social Security and all that stuff, we didn't cause this. We barely getting enough to survive as it is. And if they had their way, I wonder what else they're going to do. So what do people do that live far away from hospitals? Don't get there in time? I rang those senators and stuff feel, if the small hospital closed in your town, not my fault, or it's gonna. How in the world, y'all? Come on now. How do you take food from children Y'all know what? I'm going to tell y'all this. There was a time my husband and I was getting $79 of food stamps every month. I kid you not. And when they claimed that Social Security was giving a little bit more, yeah, they carried us down to 23. What's that, dozen egg, loaf of bread, maybe a box of salt? But I thank God we're not going hungry. God gonna look after his own. But y'all, you think about the people that's less than. It's just a sad situation all the way around. I'm gonna look at some more about these bills, but I told y'all to prepare. When they deport all these people, and they thought those of us that my skin color were gonna go out there and work in those fields and in those gardens, no. We've been there and done that. We're not going backwards. Y'all want somebody to go out there? Y'all go out there. They're your farm. And you're losing them, right? Hee. Y'all know what? I've said it before, time and time again. America's going to hell in a handbasket. And somebody's ringing the bell, okay? It don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. I'm going to watch, there's a video I started watching, but I had to go to the store. It was raining before the weather got really bad. Excuse me. And I'm going to watch that video. And once I find out more that's in this bill, I'll make a part 2. This don't make any sense, y'all. If you haven't started stocking up, I'm going to tell you, prepare. Even stuff like, if you got a child, go buy some extra formula. Put it away. Especially if it's the powder can. And if my husband and I have been doing our due diligence, and I've been starting getting some from my great-grandson, like his Tylenol, his chest rub for a cold, you know, the dupe of the Vicks rub. We always call it growing up Vicks salve. So I've been stocking up on that for my daughter. She has her grandson, and I've been helping her with stuff. So I want to I'm gonna make a list of some things I already started. I got fever reducer, Motrin, and stuff like that. Because let me tell y'all what's gonna happen. Let me put something on my arm, y'all. My husband got this air pumping, and I am cold natured. I am cold, so I'm gonna hurry up so I can get up and go put on a sweater. The trucks have stopped coming to the ports like they used to. So that means a lot of truckers don't have to go to the port. So if it's not coming to the port, that means it's not coming to our towns. I went to Dollar Tree yesterday, and I saw how many empty spaces on the shelves. We're going to see more empties. We're going to see a whole lot more empties. Please stock up on anything that your family needs and you think that you in fear not being able to get that. Because who's going to pick the vegetables? So you need to stock up on canned vegetables. Who's going to harvest the fruits? Who's going to fish? Stock up on canned meats, canned fish, canned vegetables, canned fruits. Anything you can, if you got an area, I don't care if it's under your bed, and you can store some canned food. You know the little cardboard box that come in? I used to hear my mama say, get a whole flat of that. Get your stuff and put it under the bed, at least you'll have food. Because time's going to get lean, y'all. They may be already lean for some. They may be already starting to get lean for some people. But things going downhill fast, y'all. I kid you not. So if they'll take cancer treatment from children and food for children, anything is gained, y'all. They don't care who they hurt, who they had to step on to get to what, but these billionaires are going to get these tax cuts at the expense of those of us that have taken from the have-nots. Because little towns that got small hospitals, what are they going to do when they cut all this money from Medicaid? Y'all, if you ain't praying, you better start. And if you're praying, keep on praying. Because we need it. So y'all, you know what? I'm not trying to be a downer to anyone, but I'm just stating the facts the way, and if you don't listen to the news, please listen enough to keep yourself informed. Because the Bible talks about us, if certain thing happen, we all be men most miserable. They're not leaving out women, they're talking about mankind, all of us. So when all this come to fruition, we're gonna all be men, women, whoever, most miserable. If you, excuse me, hold on a minute, y'all. Back. Bobby Walmart made a song said, "You think you're lonely now? Wait until tonight." Meaning, you think you're lonely, you wait till tonight. I'm gone flew this coop. But if you think you're miserable now, wait until the next few days. I don't plan on being miserable, y'all. I don't. I'm going to believe in God and every word that's in his Bible. He said he can supply all my needs according to his riches and glory. Y'all, just pray. Pray that the house don't pass it. Because y'all, if they do that, no telling what they'll do the next time they get ready to pass a bill. No telling what be on the chopping block. So leave me a comment of what you plan on doing or what you heard about that bill. Because like I said, I saw a video and I couldn't watch all of them. I have to go back. I'm going to get me my evening coffee and watch that bill. Watch this person talking about this bill. And I'm going to get me some paper and a pencil, and I'm going to take some notes. Y'all know I told y'all lots of times I love taking notes. Even when I was in school, I take notes. I go to church. My Bible's full of paper where I put notebook paper in my Bible so I can take notes. But I'm going to start back carrying my tablet so I can take my notes. Because, you can go back and read over those scriptures your pastor gave you. But let's all be concerned for everyone. Just don't think me, my four, and no more, meaning my house and nobody else. No, don't think like that. There are people out there, you know what? I don't have much, but there's somebody out there got a whole lot less than I have. So I don't feel superior to anyone. Because anything you have today, poof, in a twinkling of an eye, it could be gone. So let's all pray. And those people that's doing all this, what they're going to say when they get up there and meet their maker. They got to explain to God why they did all this stuff. And like I said in another video, I don't want to be standing nowhere near these people because hell there's a place for all people like that in the lake of fire. And I don't want to be stand nowhere near none of these people when the Lord pour out there his wrath on any of these ungodly people that call themselves Christian and willing for people to die so those other people that got plenty can get plenty more. But anyway, y'all, I'm just going to keep my head up. I'm going to keep my head up. I'm going to look to the hills for which comes my help. My help's coming from the Lord who made heaven and earth. Okay, y'all, please like, share, and comment. Leave me a comment, please. Y'all, please share this video. And I thank you so much for coming to my channel. Bye-bye.